Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. I know so many of you over on TikTok have been blowing up the comments asking for this, so today we're finally doing some customer reviews analysis for it. But before we dive into that, be sure to check out this exclusive discount available for it. You'll find it in the description and in the first comment under this video. Now let's not waste any more time and jump right into the details.
Opening things up, our first reviewer gives us their take.
This reviewer begins by emphasizing the exceptional power and performance of this mesh Wi-Fi system, describing it as unbeatable in its market segment. Our reviewer had previously used a Wi-Fi 5 version for several years without issue, but the upgrade to this system was driven by a move to a larger home and a significant increase in the number of connected devices, approximately 30. This client highlights that the system's true value lies not in raw speed, which is unlikely to be a bottleneck for most users, but in its unparalleled stability. The key indicator of needing a mesh network like this, according to this client, is the consistent dropping of devices or difficulty connecting from certain locations. This problem, frequently found in standard SP-provided routers, stems from their inability to handle the large number of devices common in today's homes, including smart speakers, streaming devices, and other IoT gadgets. This mesh Wi-Fi system's strengths, according to our reviewer, are numerous. While not offering immediate speed boost from the transition to Wi-Fi 6, the increased bandwidth was crucial for managing the high number of connected IoT devices. This product performed exactly as expected, living up to its reputation as a gold standard in mesh networks. The elimination of dead zones, a feature often claimed by mesh systems, was particularly impressive, with the system maintaining excellent signal strength even across multiple satellite units, consistently delivering full signal strength with minimal drops. The simplicity of setup and maintenance was lauded, and its compatibility with fiber internet providers, eliminating the need for a separate modem in many cases, was a significant plus. The high theoretical bandwidth was another advantage, though our reviewer didn't test speeds beyond typical home internet capabilities. The ability to maintain a stable connection with over 30 devices was exceptional. Furthermore, features such as a guest network for less secure devices and an aesthetically pleasing design were noted as positive aspects. However, this client also points out some minor drawbacks. The aesthetic design, while acceptable, was considered less appealing than previous versions, with a more plasticky feel. The higher cost of purchasing additional satellite units, making incremental upgrades less economical, was also a point of criticism. In conclusion, this client strongly recommends this mesh Wi-Fi system, especially for those working from home or with large numbers of connected devices. The focus is on the remarkable reliability and stability, freeing users from the constant worry of internet connectivity issues. Our reviewer even suggests that users who are less concerned with the ultimate in performance could consider a more affordable Wi-Fi 5 system or a version with fewer satellites. Following a period of use in a large home, the reviewer's positive assessment was reinforced, highlighting the system's ability to provide excellent coverage across a significant area. The only caveat provided concerned the optimal placement of satellite units to avoid interference and ensure smooth device connectivity.
All right, let's find out what our next reviewer has to share.
This reviewer, like many others, conducted extensive research before investing in a high-end home networking solution. Our reviewer's decision was heavily influenced by another user's positive assessment, which proved to be highly accurate. This client's home, a substantial 2-story residence, benefits significantly from this mesh Wi-Fi 6 system, despite its capacity exceeding the home's square footage. The main router is strategically located on the first floor, with 2 additional satellite units positioned on the second floor for optimal coverage. This client's previous networking setup, an older tri-band system, consistently underperformed, delivering only a fraction of their internet speed. The existing extender, also from another brand, provided inadequate performance, resulting in speeds barely reaching 100 Mbps upstairs. The constant dropping of devices and switching between frequency bands and the extender proved extremely frustrating, often interrupting streaming and other online activities. The outdated system's limitations ultimately led to the purchase of this mid-range mesh Wi-Fi 6 system, a cost-effective choice compared to the newer Wi-Fi 6E options, especially given the lack of devices fully compatible with those higher-end systems at the time. The setup process, facilitated by a dedicated smartphone application, was described as straightforward and intuitive by this client. The ability to seamlessly transition to the new network by keeping the same name and password simplified the transition for all connected devices. Setting up a user account was standard practice, a simple process that is common when using this type of product. Aesthetically, our reviewer found the router and satellite units to be modern and attractive, with high-quality packaging that included convenient QR codes for quick setup. Post-installation, the improvements in speed and stability were immediately noticeable. The issue of devices constantly dropping off the network was completely resolved, and this client consistently experiences speeds well exceeding their previous internet capabilities. While speeds naturally decrease with distance from the main router, even the farthest point in the house, the living room, consistently registered speeds exceeding 500 Mbps. In contrast, the bedrooms now enjoy speeds exceeding 670 Mbps, a vast improvement over the previous system. This represents a dramatic leap in performance and reliability, which our reviewer described as the main motivators for their purchase. This client remains highly impressed with the system's performance 3 weeks after its installation and highly recommends it to other users.
Wonderful. Now, let's explore the feedback from our next reviewer.
This reviewer, having researched mesh Wi-Fi systems extensively, was initially hesitant due to widespread reports of performance degradation following firmware updates. Many manufacturers, it seemed, suffered from this issue, but this particular system received consistently positive feedback, prompting our reviewer to take the plunge. Their experience so far has been overwhelmingly positive, with excellent coverage and no noticeable slowdown, even after several software updates. This is a significant departure from the concerns that initially deterred this client. However, a fundamental aspect of the mesh system's functionality proved less than ideal. Our reviewer observed that portable devices, such as smartphones and laptops, tend to remain connected to a single access point, even when moving closer to a node with a stronger signal. This apparently stems from the device's own inability, rather than a deficiency in the system itself. The manufacturer's explanation suggests that the responsibility of selecting the optimal connection falls on the individual device, and not the mesh network. This client found this limitation perplexing, questioning the core benefit of a mesh system if devices don't autonomously optimize their connections. A system with multiple, individually named networks might even offer more direct control, allowing manual selection of the strongest access point. Despite this perceived shortcoming, the practical impact on everyday usage has been minimal. While occasional dips in signal strength occur when a device stubbornly clings to a weaker node, the overall performance remains consistently strong throughout the home. In fact, this client was so impressed that they recently purchased another system for a friend. This friend, previously struggling with unreliable Wi-Fi connectivity between her house and a distant outbuilding, is now enjoying a robust and reliable signal across a significant distance. This successful deployment clearly demonstrates the system's impressive range and ability to overcome significant obstacles, effectively extending the Wi-Fi network across a substantial expanse. Ultimately, this client awards the system a 4-star rating. While the inherent limitation regarding device selection of the optimal access point remains a theoretical concern, its practical implications in real-world usage appear to be negligible, ultimately resulting in a highly satisfactory user experience. The exceptional range and performance in less-than-ideal scenarios outweigh the minor inconvenience of occasional suboptimal connections. That's it for this one. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share your thoughts below. Appreciate you watching. See you next time.